Oh, yes, that's a thing. Let's forget that. Sounds like a really random question. And something I should probably already know. Are your eyes blue? Because I just noticed that they are in the picture. And it occurred to me, I have no idea what color your eyes are. And I have no idea why I'm suddenly wondering this, but I guess I just realized I never. Oh, tell me that wasn't on. Oh, dang. Nothing. Nope. Not having weird conversations. Not having weird conversations. Completely normal conversations here. Go look at the pictures and. I don't know what you're sending, but if it's the if it's to me, then I don't open those. Oh, don't forget to share, by the way. Also, I forgot where we were. This place is so refined and tasteful. I'm easily confused. So I don't remember where we left off.
Oh, I am. How was I muted? I clicked the unmute. Whatever. Hi, Mina.
How long were you muted for?
Probably the whole time. You didn't miss anything.
Anywho, so like I remember where we are, but not what the heck we're doing. Like, okay, I know. Recap. We're kind of sleazy. This is completely different for FebruLarry, and we need to audition some ladies for a thing. And do we have 2 of them done already, or just 1?
Just 1. We are like maybe halfway or so into the second one, so probably about halfway done.
And we have a bunch of money, so in theory we could get skates, but wait, is that what we're doing next?
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, that's why.
So we we are in Atlantic City, and we just won a bunch of money in the casino, and we need to pass time or something to the mud wrestling part, because that is probably where we will encounter this wonderful lady. And yeah, so the only other thing we can buy or rent is skates.
Cannot remember the name of the current. I don't want to say target because that sounds, well, it is kind of sleazy. The current candidate.
This one, Lana Luscious. Lana. Blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'10", very similar to me, except I don't weigh 123 pounds. I'm 5'11". Professional mud wrestler. What color are your eyes?
So it's not weird to not know then.
It's not weird.
Okay. Also blue. But I just like, I was like, is it weird that I've never noticed? Because like, I feel like it should be weird, but also not.
It's only weird if, I don't know if it's weird's the right word, but it's only not great if you get someone's eye color wrong and you're supposed to be like intimate with them. I don't know where that comes from, but that's like the thing, right?
Luckily, I don't have that problem. Ashley's eyes aren't normally the same color.
Do you mean like heterochromy, or they change?
No, they just kind of change in different lighting, a point where she doesn't know what color her eyes actually are, so I don't have to know either.
Oh.
Like sometimes they're just straight up blue, but like also sometimes gray, but like almost like a hazel, but like I'd screw it. Doesn't matter. Don't have to know.
There she is.
Ah.
Ivana. Hello, you say. I'd like to rent some skates. Good idea. You've come to the right place. My rental fee is quite reasonable, but there's no use quibbling over such details now. When you return the skates, we'll settle up based upon the number of minutes you actually skate. Oof.
What?
Okay. But first, I'll need a small deposit for such valuable equipment, she says, sizing up. Let's say $250, okay? I don't have any money. What? We have money. Oh, okay. Silver dollars are dollars, are they not? Usually men will pick out jewelry to accent a woman's eyes. I've always just picked out...
Yeah.
Sorry?
So I was gonna say, I suspect they all have like Tramp's face on them, but yeah, they do.
Yeah. I've always picked out jewelry based on what they like.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, she replies, accepting your money. And remember, keep your skates as long as you wish. Enjoy them as you would any other fine mechanical object. Just don't wear them off the boardwalk for any reason. Can we die?
I really want to wear them off the boardwalk now.
Skater boy.
I can't believe I didn't anticipate that.
With these on your feet, you feel as though you could fly right off the boardwalk.
I'm also wondering if you can do that.
Sometimes I accidentally click my taskbar and open up other things.
Yeah.
Like Spotify.
I wasn't gonna comment on it.
Okay. So I guess skating lets us go to the right, maybe?
Oh, I just assumed she was just gonna show up.
It's a nice color.
You're not wrong.
Some go for the month they were born in. I hate these screens. Anytime you click the edge of the screen, you go up or down for some reason.
Yeah.
There she is. Go get her. She is tall.
Yeah, let's go with tall.
Oh, Lana, you say in your friendliest voice. Lana Luscious. Yes, she replies hesitantly. Who are you? My name is Larry Laffer. You purr. Oh. Okay, it skips. And meet me you have, Larry, says Lana. What do you say we sit down on that bench over there? These skates are killing me. Be my pleasure. Does who have what camera? What? Oh. Yeah, we have our camera.
Presumably, whatever's happening
her
is gonna happen
nostrils
out here.
You think so? We can save here.
I can save. Hopefully not. Like, considering how the last one went, whatever it is, presumably it's not going to be in like public. Larry has standards and decency, obviously.
Under the boardwalk?
Song checks out.
Skate here often? On the railing. Only when I'm trying to find a man, she says with a smile. So does that happen often? Only when I'm here skating, she says with a smile. I must tell you how much I love your skating technique, you tell Lana. If you like that, you should drop by the Tramp this mud wrestling show. I go on in just a few minutes, she says with a wink. No, it's definitely going to be something. We're going to have to mud wrestle first, probably.
Yeah.
Where is the mud wrestling held, you ask? Why, it's in the Tramp ballroom. The entrance is at the rear of the casino, she says. And if you bring a few $100s with you, I'll make sure it's an experience you'll never forget. You now understand why Lana was one of the top 3 finalists back at the Porn Prod Corp. I'll be there, Lana, you exclaim. See you there. Okay, Larry, I'll look forward to it, she concludes, standing up. Gotta go get out of my makeup. Doesn't she mean into? Okay. So we're done with these skates then already, I guess. Where's the skate place?
We're gonna be charged $249.
Well, it's gonna be 250 plus each minute, right, or something?
Oh, I thought that was a deposit.
Oh, okay. If it was a deposit, then we'll probably get. You have to remove your skates before entering.
Really? What are skates if not rolling shoes?
Or if this were shit. Take them off. Hiya, cutie, says the older woman behind the counter. Welcome to Skates, etc. Blah blah. Here's my skates, ma'am, you say, handing them across the counter. May I have my deposit back now? Well, I don't know, she hesitates. First, let me inspect them for damages, and she diligently inspects every inch of your skates. You know what's weird to me? How these text boxes are? Like, it's them talking, and it has their name up here, but also it's not...
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they're saying this, but it's not everything they're saying. It's kind of like narrating what they're doing as well.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. It doesn't really work right.
$110.
It's fine. We've got lots of money. We got more than enough. Scripting.
Considering these are like individual coins, we must be so noisy.
Yeah, well, we have like a roll of them in our front pocket, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Can you explain?
So sometimes people put coins in rolls. And
really?
Yeah, and then sometimes it looks like a penis.
Oh, I can see that. Oh, yeah. That would be good for someone like Larry who wants to evoke a sense of machismo. Oh. Now I get it.
The bank won't accept anything smaller.
Dingus.
What bank? So there's a back door. Do we care about a back door?
Oh, I just assumed that was...
We just go in the front door?
I just thought it was explaining. Oh yeah, wow! I didn't give much thought.
Or was that just
I thought it was
joke?
because like I just oh no, I assume it's because like the performance area is like behind the casino, isn't it?
Oh, that okay. I see. It's like you go in the front, but you go through the door in the back.
Or maybe there's another one.
Back door is extra. Yeah, it looks pretty muddy to me. Or bloody.
It could be chocolate pudding.
Let me at him. Hello, mister, you say to the bouncer. I'd like to participate in the evening's next event. Here's my $500.
Hey, Albert.
Hey, Albert. Thanks, sir. Now, if you'll kindly sit down, the show will begin. You're just in time. That haircut? What haircut? What's the matter, Larry? Are you a wimp or a mouse? Are you a man or a muppet? Gosh, Larry, are you sure you want to go through with this? I think we did. We said Larry Laffer, blah, blah, blah. Why your leisure suit might even get muddy. On the usher there? That's you and Lana wrestling, but you can't touch you from way up here. What is... wrestle with Lana. We have the camera. I don't know. I mean, we're not gonna do it here, are we?
That's a good question.
She must be waiting for you to take the offensive. You decide to grab whatever parts of her body you can. Heh heh heh.
Oh, this is a mini game.
Oh, do I have to...
Ow!
B or E?
Ow! Oh!
Oh my.
Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Grab her face. As you become more and more aggressive, Lana becomes more and more passionate until the two of you, oblivious to the hundreds of men staring at you, roll off the ring onto the floor. Uh-oh. Is it too late? It's too late.
It's too late.
We have to do this again. What is it? Is it our roll of silver dollars? Oh, Lana, I just don't understand. I suppose it's because Bucephalus has never performed in front of 900 people before. Wait, he calls it Bucephalus?
Is that like a horse?
I think so. But cephalus also means head. You're so glad you didn't get this on videotape. Yeah, we need to get that on videotape. All right.
Oh, this is still too far.
It might be, yeah. Yeah, Bucephalus, whose horse is that? It's not... Alexander the Great. That's whose it was. Yeah.
I really should know that. It was a plot point in a TV show.
All right. Camcorder's on. Should be good for 5 minutes. What a wussy. All right. Oh, there we go. This is fast.
Ow! Ow! Oh!
Why is it so fast?
Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! Ooh! Ooh!
There we go. Wait, is that Elon right there? Now you're sorry you even started that camcorder. What will the boys back in Hollywood think of your less than stellar performance? Hang on. You slink out of the ballroom to the hisses and boos of hundreds of men, each of which is thinking, thank God that wasn't me. He lost his mojo. What did he get on the camera? Just a little bit of stripping, I guess.
And that she was receptive. I mean, that's essentially what we're trying to record for some reason, right?
Something. I don't really understand the whole plot of this game.
Yeah.
For how simple it is. It's like... I just saved.
Yeah.
Alright, so we should be good here. We'll inevitably cut back to Passionate Patty. Is there a phone nearby? We gotta find a phone. Right? We have to find a phone, right?
How do we get here? I know a limo, but like,
yeah.
Where did it drop us off?
Basically here, I think. Oh, maybe we can... Oh, what's down here? Oh, under the boardwalk.
Huh.
Can we die? Yeah, this is weird.
What? I wonder if we could have fallen off of the boardwalk. Like, if it actually was a thing that could happen and we'd have to, like, swim back.
Yeah, that was a skating thing that was mentioned, right?
They implied, at least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Under the boardwalk.
I don't sing.
That's a bingo.
Also, I mean, you can call it if you want, but I think part of one line, you got to finish a line before I'm going to call it. You don't know what comes after Under the Boardwalk, do you?
It's like, we'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. Something, something, something. People walking above. Like stuff
it
like that.
It actually is something, something. Yeah, I really thought you would have forgotten.
Hiya, fella. So this guy doesn't exist. Oh, there he is. There we go. May I summon a limousine for you, sir?
What keeps your eyebrows in place?
Sonic booms.
Fair point. This is such a classy place.
Totally out of character for your cheap self, you decide to give the doorman a generous tip. Here you are, my good fellow, you quip. Take these 790 silver dollars. I'll have no use for them where I'm going. Okay. Our camcorder is still on, but it doesn't matter. No. Airport.
Vroom, vroom. Vroom.
Are we red?
That's a...
Did we get sunburn? Meanwhile, a conservative political action committee something. Well, thank you, gentlemen. I promise you your considerable contribution will not be wasted. I dare say this one donation will enable us to now succeed where we've been unable to before. You just don't know how grateful we are. You're welcome, but just remember, our benefactor insists that his contribution remain completely anonymous. There are no strings attached. Do with it as you will, but he expects to see positive benefits immediately. Is that acceptable to you? Why, sure. In fact, I know just where this money would do the most good. Tell your boss he's made the right decision going with us. Kane will not let him down. Oh, let's just say he fully intends to see that you live up to your end of this bargain, if you get my drift.
What? Wait, so a PAC is being used for third-party private considerations rather than the public good?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it sounds implausible.
Mm-hmm. right.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
Yes.
Have to load that up.
We are going to Miami, 10:50 a.m.
So, Miami, 10:50. So, how are we going to describe this? Ninja. What the heck is? This is not a very good picture. I don't remember what we decided this is, so I'm going to say 2 people playing ping pong in front of a large audience. Two people playing tennis in front of a large audience? Lower right.
Oh. Those look like nipples to me.
Okay, I'll remember that. The Black Knight.
That one was this.
Oh,
Right?
did I use that one last time? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. E.T.
This one.
Yeah. Backwards E. Hope that was right. Occurs to me I probably could have just found a not blurry, not super JPEG copy of this.
Oh, we need to charge up our camcorder.
Good idea. And switch tapes,
Mm-hmm.
because that's a thing. And how neat would it be to have something that took tapes again? Like tiny ones.
You mean like scotch?
No. Oh, that'd also be neat if you can code information on like cellophane tape. Oh man, I bet you could.
Okay, so this is the one that's unrecorded. Ugh. Wait.
Yeah, that did it.
Okay. It's okay. It's
It
good.
just explained what it was doing. So now we just gotta plug the thing in.
It was like how Eric the Unready did it. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. It's like describing like taking something out or taking something off before putting something on.
Yeah.
Wait, am I? What? There. It's just took a while. I can't tell what the first name is supposed to be there.
It sounds like Adolf,
Adolf Moini?
which doesn't.
69. Oh, so close. Should be good, right? 5-minute charge.
Yep, that definitely sounds about right for older high-tech stuff.
Wait a minute. So the camera is in our pocket protector,
Yes,
but we stripped down naked during the mud wrestling.
but threw it nearby. But otherwise, yes, absolutely. Also, it that lens absolutely got covered in mud. There's no way it didn't. And now the lens has been scratched by the dirt and mud being scraped against it.
Was it this that we needed to show off? Yeah. And then we have to sit, probably. Do it again.
I think it's just a matter of waiting a while. I'm contributing.
You wanted to.
Yeah. Can you take those like peanuts or whatever they are?
I don't think so.
Man, I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Guitar. In your dream, you're watching passionate Patty perform a rock concert before the reflecting pool of the Taj Mahal. What a great musician, what a romantic setting, what a gorgeous babe. Okay. So we got the guy drunk. And we did the thing.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what we're doing here.
We have to go to the rap station now. Or wait. Or are we at the rap station?
I think we might be there.
We might be. I think we are. I think I remember us driving to the rap station. K-Rap Radio. Rap Radio. Okay, I get it.
Oh.
Although you can't see it, the K-Rap building is quite impressive when viewed from the opposite side. It says crap.
Yeah, I mean, this was...
From the tiny top floor you just entered, it stretches hundreds of feet down the hillside in a series of cascading terraces, gardens, and patios. Obviously, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Wasn't this place supposed to be in, like, the Northeast? It's like Philadelphia. I think this is Philadelphia, right? This doesn't look like Philadelphia.
I hope we're not expecting any form of input on the subject from me.
Well, the two stations were in, like, Baltimore and Philadelphia, and I think the rock station was Baltimore. So I think this is supposed to be Philadelphia.
You know, I have no idea about anything about Philadelphia other than cream cheese and possibly...
Well, it looked like it was, like,
steaks.
California or something.
I just realized I know exactly two things about Philadelphia, and they're both cheese.
Like cream cheese and cheesesteaks?
Yes.
Mr. John Crapper. Founder, owner, president, CEO. Now it's being less subtle.
Toilets.
That's Thomas Crapper, is it not?
I think this is a reference to something, because it's not actually... This is like a... You don't know Jack question? Wait, it's not real, is it?
You don't know about Thomas Crapper?
Just kidding. Wait.
He's real.
Wait! Are you serious?
Yes. Thomas Crapper was an English plumber and businessman. He founded Thomas Crapper & Co. in London, a plumbing equipment company. His notability with regard to toilets has often been overstated, mostly due to the publication in 1969 of a fictional biography by New Zealand satirist Wallace Rayburn. I don't know the whole story, but yeah.
Wait, he invented the floating ball cock?
You can't say that.
That is a really clever design. I don't know why the people don't still use them. They work better than the current things.
Are we supposed to have a number?
That's a good question. We might.
Can we knock?
I'm assuming none of these things are related to the... I don't know why I said them last time.
You supposed to have a number?
Why did that not copy? What is
What?
copy and paste not working? No, I tried copying something I said last time because I just looked at my old messages in Twitch. So, do you know how many digits it is?
Nope.
Can we see?
5.
5.
5 digits.
No,
and it's
we
not
do not.
69420. What did we do before this? We took a limo here.
So there might be like something in the dossier or whatever, or like whatever we have for
Oh,
Patty.
right. I forgot about. Do we have a dossier? We have this thing.
We have some information.
Oh, access code 45954. Okay. Click. You hear footsteps. Hurry, Patty. It's the receptionist returning from her break. You made it.
Is that a letter opener on there?
John Crapper's telephone has very few buttons. He must be really important. Yeah, it looks like a letter opener. Never knowing when you might get some mail, you decide to take Crapper's letter opener from his desk. It could be a poop knife. Is this so 90s?
A what?
A poop knife?
What the heck is that?
Hang on. You briefly consider booting up John Crapper's computer in an attempt to contact Inspector Desmond, but realize there's no way his computer would be connected to FBI net. Okay, so I guess Hobbert knows about the poop knife story. It was an internet thing.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, so you know the poop knife. Okay.
Everyone knows the poop knife.
Okay.
Although I know more than one version of the, more than one story about supposed poop knives.
Yeah?
There's the standard one, which I think is the real one. Well, mostly real one of just not knowing that other families don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
But there was another one that was presented as if true that I'm not going to get into more details on that.
Okay.
What
Falling
the?
through the hummus layer. Bending over at the base of the tree, you dig into the hummus and find the metallic object that you saw earlier. It looks like a desk key.
Nice.
Desk key. Boop bloop. Trying the key you found buried in the tree's pot, you insert into the desk and turn it carefully. It opens. Peering through John Crapper's personal, formerly locked file drawer, you notice a number written on a small blue stickum. Why in the world would he want to remember 19117? Before closing the desk drawer, you find some folders marked personal. Okay, I guess. Where's that little blue stuff? Oh, okay, we got it.
A folder, eh?
Examining the papers inside the folder carefully, you find one with some references to gangster activities. It is signed only with a scrawled name you make out to be Julius. These papers...
Sorry, go ahead.
These papers provide proof positive of mob payola at K-Rap Radio. But how will you get them out of here without Crapper finding out? Zeros. We zeros them. What were you saying?
How do we know they're gangsters? Like, I'm assuming that no one's personal notes has notes to yourself of like, by the way, this is a criminal, so remember to do criminal things. Yay, crime. Is that a scanner?
I guess FBI intel. It said it was a zeros, which I'm assuming is a Xerox.
Oh.
You place John Crapper's personal papers in his copier and press the start button. Hey, what's the matter with this thing, you think? Why did it stop working? What did I do, jam it? Oh, well, at least I got the most important evidence copied before it jammed, you think? Grabbing your copies from the machine. What does this switch here do, you wonder, pulling on something that doesn't belong to you? An experience not wholly unfamiliar to you? Uh-oh. Great, you think. Now just look at me. I'm covered with toner from head to toe.
I feel like making a copy to avoid detection doesn't work if you explode everything.
Yeah.
So first, should we put the original folder back in the... Yeah.
What the heck's a computer?
It's this thing for playing chess on, I think.
Oh. You return the folder of evidence to Crapper's desk and close and lock his desk drawer, being careful to leave everything exactly as you found it, including all the little toner prints all... Your fingerprints all over it. What is... like? What are we gonna do?
Mostly just wonder why our dress is still red.
A sign on the door says Crapper's Crapper. A small sign below it says John's John.
Well, I guess we're gonna get cleaned up in there.
Mr. Crapper will surely miss his desk key, Patty. You better return.
I was curious if we're gonna have to put that back. Interesting.
Reminds you of that one episode of Third Rock from the Sun. Which one? I didn't see all of those.
It's been way too long since I've seen any of those.
Same. Oh, letter opener. Did we use the letter opener? Oh, look at it.
That's a good question.
This is merely a razor sharp letter opener. Don't try anything funny with like picking locks. Oh, we could have tried to pick the lock with it.
Huh.
Maybe there's like a way we don't explode the toner all over the place. And we didn't do it that way. The one where the toner gets everywhere. Well, I guess we gotta get a shower. Or a bath. Made of hand-carved gold-flecked marble with gold-plated faucets, you bet this sink alone is worth more than your grand piano. Oh, that's a sink. John Crapper's bathroom lives up to expectations. Gold fixtures are scattered everywhere. There are even a pair of gold statuettes on either side of the Crapper. Well, it's a toilet made of solid gold, isn't it?
Deal it.
Made of hand-carved gold-flecked marble with a gold... oh. Marble and gold plating. Gold-plated handle and ermine-covered seat. It's obvious to you this guy really knows his K-rap. You reach over and give the handle a solid push.
Is ermine still like used for anything?
I don't know. Now that's a good idea, Patty. Use Crapper's shower to wash that toner from your hands and face. And legs. As you turn what appears to be a gold-plated faucet, you feel the shower begin to... Oh no, it's a secret passage. Where will you end up on this naked adventure? And without your inventory, too. Your elevator descends through the K-Rap atrium, past floor after floor of offices. At least there are no workers here to see you. This is just like a recurring nightmare of yours.
Nudity.
Oh, Patty, you're so embarrassed. Clothing. Checking as much of the downstairs as you can see, you make sure that no one is coming. Cautiously leaning out of the shower vader, you grab the set of clothes conveniently hanging on the nearby clothes rack. Wow, look at you. It's the all-new, all what's happening Rapid Patty P. Oh no. I just got it. With the outfit in your impromptu copy... Oh, we're blackface. Yeah.
I mean, how else are we going to do rap? Jeez.
We already called it.
Yeah, we already called that one.
This keypad is similar to those upstairs. Unfortunately, you don't know the combination to this one. That was
Honestly,
not in Third Rock on this side.
That surprises me, Hubbard. I actually would have thought they'd have something like that once.
Inside Studio A, the members of Too Live to Screw are carrying on a lively discussion. If only you could hear their conversation. If only you could find some way to overhear their conversation.
Is that an intercom? I can't tell.
This up here. The keypad is similar to those upstairs. Unfortunately, you don't know the combination. Isn't it like 19117?
Well, presumably it's a different combination.
Maybe. We haven't used 19117 yet, though.
Oh, good point.
You hear no sound from the door. That must not have been the correct number. That was the number, right?
19117.
Okay. Can we like, knock on the glass or wave? Head. What does that say? Key.
Recording.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely see what you meant. I started reading that way first, and then I saw the rest of it. I was like, wait a minute.
A large, heavy microphone stand waits for a gig. PC Hammer is the man Desmond says is linked to much of the evil doings here at K-Rap Radio. It's a good thing your disguise is working out so well. You certainly wouldn't want him to notice you.
Yes, because this is a foolproof disguise that's very confusing. I mean, convincing. Yeah, we're investigating the media industry to see if organized crime is something or other.
Yeah, something crimey-wimey.
All right.
We look so small in this room.
What?
We are so tiny. Why are we so tiny?
Yep. You're not wrong. I mean, in fairness, I can't believe I'm actually starting a sentence with that.
A large Studer console recorder is all warmed up and ready to record, except there's no tape upon which to record.
This was in 1991. This wouldn't have been that normal even for then.
Really?
I don't think so.
We need to find a reel of tape. Oh yeah, we have nothing. Hey, what is... Did I try clicking this thing specifically? It looks like there's something there. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be where we put the tape.
Okay.
But isn't that like taped to the right there?
Like...
To the right. Like a little bit. Like there's two reels. It's a reel to reel right there, just to the.
I thought I clicked that already.
Yeah, but it's like it's weird. And to the right of that is definitely a reel of tape because you can see the tape stretching from the reel to the reel.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the heck?
I don't know.
So we have to get it from somewhere else and then come in here. These other ones may just be unlocked. I'm assuming we can't go south from here. I'm assuming that door up there is locked. Like, I know we can't use the code, but
yeah, it's locked.
Okay.
It's gotta be in that room. Which pixel is it? Oh, I did something. You bring up the volume control labeled control room C. You hear nothing but hiss. You bring up the potentiometer labeled Studio C. You hear nothing but hiss and a little air conditioner bleed through. Is this doing anything? You pull up the slider labeled control room B and hear what sounds like a female breathing. Oh wait, that's you. You're in control room B. You raise the volume on Studio B. You hear nothing. You carefully open the slider on control room A as if PC Hammer could hear you doing so. He's recording his live drive time show for tomorrow morning. Who cares? You fade up the volume on Studio A and listen to that. Did we do the thing? Why, that's too live to screw, Patty. You did it. Now you can overhear their conversation. Oh.
Yeah, but we can't record it, though.
But how can you get some hard evidence to take back to Inspector Desmond to prove you really are hearing this? Yeah, we gotta find a tape.
It might. I'm waiting to find out what the answer ends up being, if this ends up being something that we just weren't seeing. If it does require this level of clicking, like that actually is the design, then absolutely yes.
You were eavesdropping on the conversations from Studio A and to it. Okay, yeah.
So it's definitely not a matter of like just where to click exactly on that thing to the far right, right? Because it's really weird that they have, that's actually a good example where to try clicking. Huh. It has tape on it. I'm assuming we couldn't go west and then south, right?
West and then south?
Like outside the room, and then to the left screen from outside, and then down from that screen.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was any way to go down.
Okay.
Is there a way to bring a tape down here?
I don't see how. They made a point of saying we lost our inventory.
Yeah. We have literally nothing. Yeah, when we took off our clothes, our inventory was on our clothes.
Yeah, and that's also how we got down here, so it shouldn't.
Blank reel-to-reel tapes.
Wait, what?
Really? That's totally pixel.
Wow. Yes,
because I clicked all over that. Unless you had to look at it first. You think maybe you had to look at it first?
Maybe.
Place your tape on the recorder, carefully threading it around the tension arms, over the heads, and past the cap stand, finishing by threading the leader onto the take-up reel with a professional flourish.
I was going to ask how we know how to do that for remembering the right musician.
You turn on the reel-to-reel, blah-de-blah. As you record Too Live to Screw, you giggle with delight as they thoroughly incriminate themselves.
I sure do like doing crime.
What's that? What's PC Hammer doing? He looks like he's seen your recording sign, and he doesn't look too happy about it. Uh-oh. Oh, where did Hammer go? Oh no, PC Hammer has noticed the recording sign over the window of Control Room B. He realized you are not an engineer and is heading for your room. We're gonna have to escape. Blocking the only way out of the control room with that heavy microphone stand, he heads for the elevator. You're in trouble now, Patty.
Doesn't this door open inwards?
Wait, what's that? By carefully staring across the lobby through the control room window, you notice PC Hammer punching an access code into the keypad of the shower elevator. From the angle of his finger and the movement of his hand, you learn the secret access code. Knowing that code, you could escape this area and return upstairs. Now, if you could only find a way out of this room. Try the door. Someone has jammed the door shut with a large immovable object. It didn't even,
Sing a note at the resonant frequency of the window into the microphone.
To take the tape too.
That would probably be a good thing to do. I did not think of that.
Wait, are they still talking, or like did we get what we needed?
We turned off the recorder, but did we get the tape?
Yeah, we cranked it up to an ear-piercing level. Let's take this.
Wait. Are we actually... I think it's rewinding. But are we seriously going to do the thing that...
That you said? Maybe.
Really? Oh, come on!
Taking your biggest possible diaphragmatic breath, you lean back and belt out your most powerful high C directly into the microphone through the powerful amplifiers and out through the control room monitor speakers. Is it Patty or is it Memorex?
I'm using to stop making jokes now.
You're thinking like a point-and-click adventure game. Punching in the access code you learned by watching PC Hammer, you were able to ride the shower elevator back to John Crapper's bathroom. Luckily, no one noticed your clothes lying on the floor there. Putting on your dress and gathering your possessions, you sneak back to the receptionist's lobby door and wait for her to take a breath before making for the safety of your patiently waiting limo.
Are we still covered in toner?
Nope, somehow not.
Wow.
Home, Bobby, you signal to your driver. As you drift off to sleep, you begin to dream. Oh, 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 you shout in your dream. I just love it when you do that. I just hope my 3 nephews don't come in about now. Oh. Okay.
Are you gonna make the obvious joke?
What's the obvious joke?
I don't know, but I know it involves the word corkscrew.
Oh no. During our absence, your dream of Passionate Patty's Taj Mahal concert has progressed. Late at night, the gig over, the amps and drums packed in the road case. It's now time for just the two of you, relaxing together on a couple of overstuffed cushions, emotionally drained. To calm herself and prepare you for the evening ahead, Patty plays a little selection on her oboe. You soon realize the snake is not the only thing Patty has charmed. Oh, jeez. A voice crackles through the intercom speaker above your head. Please tighten your seatbelts and return your tray tables to their fully upright and locked position. We'll be landing momentarily. You hope none of the other passengers notices that your tray table is already up. So I have a thought about the word momentarily. Have you ever thought about the word momentarily?
Only briefly.
So what is the definition of momentarily?
Presumably taking but a moment.
Can it mean in a moment, for a moment, or both?
Oh, that's a really good question. Because I remember there is another word that is kind of like that, right? Like presently, right?
That's a good question.
I haven't thought about presently in this way.
No, not presently. There's one of those ones where it actually means it's upcoming, but it sounds like it's right now. Crap. I don't remember my English.
Momentarily?
I don't think so.
There's just something in the back of my mind that reserves momentarily for...
Oh, no, I was thinking the right one. If you look at the meaning of presently, at the present time now, but also after a short time or soon, this will be examined in more detail presently.
Oh,
It's
I never
weird.
knew that. Weird. That
it doesn't come up very often. Yeah. And now you mentioned there's no reason that momentarily shouldn't mean the same thing. But I think I've only heard it used briefly rather than in a moment.
That's right. So the way that I have filed it in my mind is as meaning briefly.
Yeah.
But when I hear people use it to mean like very soon, it's just like something in my mind's like, that's not right.
Interesting. So I tried looking at momentarily, and obviously it's who knows online definitions. But the first one is for a very short time, like you were thinking. But then it lists a North American specific alternate meaning of at any moment, very soon.
That always bothers me. Like I've never mentioned it before, but
Yeah, I've never heard it used that way. But, like, I get it, but I've never heard it used that way, and it is essentially the same as presently. So it's consistent,
Mm-hmm.
but supposedly only a North American variant, and I'm not familiar with that in Canada, so I'm thinking it might be an American thing. So what my takeaway from this is that you're actually Canadian.
Probably.
Yep, so, I think someone has to move. Sorry. You're gonna have so
Okay.
much poutine
Hey, I can't argue with that.
and maple syrup, and, oh, you're gonna have to have Nanaimo bars.
What?
Oh, I've already explained to you what a Nanaimo bar is.
Nanaimo?
We had this conversation. A Nanaimo bar is a chocolatey, crumbly base, a layer of not cream, custard that may have a bit of a coffee added to it, or mocha added to it, or possibly even mint sometimes, and then a layer of chocolate on top that's been tempered.
Sounds good.
We definitely had this conversation before, because I could tell you exactly where we were sitting in the hotel when we had this conversation.
We had this conversation. Oh.
Yep.
Cigs. You feel around in the cigarette vending machine's change slot and find a pair of quarters.
Now, I wonder, interesting this too, I wonder if we could unplug that, if we hadn't already charged the...
Yo!
Huh, I wonder if that would have been a soft lock.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's just an outlet on the side. Who knows?
Canadian tiramisu.
Huh.
Can we get
By the way,
cigs?
hopefully not.
Guess not.
How often is tiramisu actually proper tiramisu?
What is proper as opposed to improper tiramisu?
Proper tiramisu, I believe, should be made from ladyfingers.
Okay, I think that's the only tiramisu I thought of or know of.
I'm pretty sure that lots of times that I've bought tiramisu, it was not recognizable as having been based on ladyfingers.
Oh. Oh, we need to get the number. That's right. We get to read Goofy Signs some more. It was moist cake. Jiffy Paste.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, sometimes it's cake. Good.
Jiffy Paste Lube and Battery Service will have your pacemaker in and out within 15 minutes or your money back. Free valve check. We use only catatonic state motor oil. This man is hanging in midair by his gums. Is he crazy? Yes, crazy about crazy denture epoxy. Guaranteed to keep dentures from wiggling, slipping, or falling out for the rest of your life. Bonds denture material to flesh permanently in seconds. Eat corn on the cob, apples, rock candy, and furnace clinkers just like you used to. Furnace clinkers?
The heck is a furnace clinker?
Eat furnace clinkers?
What's a furnace clinker?
I don't know. The only context I can think of clinking in terms of a furnace is like A Christmas Story.
Apparently it's some sort of waste from industrial furnaces and black, like, forges and like.
Oh.
Huh. All right.
So we can
Weird.
eat those. I didn't know you could eat those.
Well, the point is you can use that. Your dentures will stay in.
Welcome to Miami.
554.
Rent a limo for your stay. North Beach Limousine Rentals. Cheap. No client too old. We gotta read the rest of these. Misplace something? Lose something important? Can't find that important documentation? Let us help. We're just green cards, and we're here to help any alien who has lost their card. Just call me, Carlos, at 554-1272.
Oh, no.
You'll get your replacement immediately, and remember, we deliver.
Oh, no. What's the name of the current person we're after?
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Chichi Lambada. Dental hygienist and former gymnast.
It might be a coincidence that there's 2 quarters this time.
We're going to need them both.
Or not.
Wet and watery wild whooshing world, home of the psycho killer 2-mile water slide. Speed downhill at 75 miles an hour with nothing to protect you but a thin slice of cheap foam rubber and your bathing suit, assuming it stays on. You must be under 90 to ride. It was so scary. Luckily, at 75 miles an hour, who can tell you're peeing, says Barry Smith of East Miami. Luxury accommodations are merely a brick's throw away at the Miami Fountain Bluey Hotel. 28-story shatterproof glass atrium, fire-resistant deluxe suites. Every Thursday night is singles night at the Castro Room. Valet parking, coat check, firearms rack. America.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to say it this time.
Riot gear, explosives, weapons, armor. America. Brass knuckles, nunchucks, pipe bombs, switchblades, guns, bazookas, tanks, stealth bombers. 24 hours notice, please. Senior citizen discounts.
What city are we in again? Why is everything senior citizens and must be under 90?
Miami.
Oh, okay.
It's Florida, so. Bill's Pharmaceuticals is open 24 hours for all your drug needs. 53 varieties of addictive over-the-counter chemicals flown in fresh daily. Ask about our spring break specials. We do not condone illegal drug use. However, bulk discounts on Valium clones are available this month only.
I don't know much about Florida, but it sounds like a wonderful place to go to.
Yeah. Irv's Pre-Passing Extended Care Home. Finest nursing home arrangements in the country. TV night every other Sunday. Bingo. Guaranteed digestible food. Irv says, if you're waiting to pass away, stay with us today. Yeah. Drugs, old people, guns. Welcome to Miami, America's friendliest city. Warning, local ordinances forbid carrying lead pipes or tire irons in a concealed manner. Just keep them visible. Have a wonderful stay. Guns, on the other hand.
mean, when was unleaded gas the norm?
That was, I think that went away, was that late 80s?
Right? Oh, 80s?
I think it might have been 80s.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't completely phased out until 96.
That's what it was.
So yeah, this would have been when everyone was still very violent.
Did that ever end?
Yes. I mean, by comparison, massively, so yes.
Good afternoon and welcome to lovely Miami. A pleasant voice answers the telephone. How may North Beach Limousine Service assist you today? Hello, my name is Larry. Larry Laffer, you say. I'm at the Aerodork terminal at the airport. Very well, sir. And how will you be paying today? Yep. Nothing interesting in here. All right. Doc Pulliam's card. Any predictions on what's going to happen at the dentist's office?
Well, I suspect that someone's going to need a green card.
You think there will be Novocaine involved?
Oh. Huh. Or gas.
Or yeah, I guess.
Huh. Okay, I'm looking forward to this again.
Oh, there's a gymnastics center as well. She's also into gymnastics.
I definitely remember that.
Is that rock supposed to look like a boob?
I don't think so.
How much do we have to do for camera? Well, we have to get one more tape, and we have a charged camera. Take the Ventura Freeway to the Fontainebleau Freeway to the Eisenhower Turnpike to the Slauson Cutoff. Get out of your car and cut off your Slauson. Get back in your car and continue on until you reach the Beachfront Highway. Take the Beachfront Highway to 22nd Street Southwest and stop when you come to the giant revolving tooth. You're there. Doc Pulliam's Dental Hygiene Heaven. Those are real directions.
What's a Slauson?
Cut off your Slauson. Slauson. It's not a real word. I have no idea what is a Slauson. I don't know.
Fair point.
Is it maybe another language? That it feels exactly like the fence.
So we go to the... Oh, we're going there first.
Should always go to the dentist. Ah, good idea. This chair looks just... Oh, that's a phone. I didn't know what that was. After glancing at a few of the magazines, you decide you have no interest in learning what the stock market will do in 1969. Ghostly shapes seem to float on the other side of a set of frosted sliding glass windows. There must be someone working back there. On the window, a small Dymo label reads, "Knock on window for service." You've always been a big fan of the Happy Tooth School of Art. Funny, you've never heard of a dentist specializing in string and doorknob dentistry. And where exactly is the School of Hard Knockers? Speaking of knockers, let's knock. You wrap your knuckles gently on the textured sliding glass window. "Oh," she growls, "and just what do we think we're doing here, eh, little man?" "Hello," you say in your most pleasant tone. "My name is Larry Laffer. I wonder if I might get an appointment with one of your dental hygienists." "No," she says, closing the window. "Wait," you cry, but it's too late.
Well, good. We have to knock again.
"Please." "Yeah, what is it?" "Hello," you say to the receptionist. "I'd like an appointment to see one of your dental hygienists. I think I'm due for a little oral cavity work, if you know what I mean." "Yeah, maybe," she replies, "but first let's do your paperwork." And she grabs a large piece of paper covered with tiny type. "Okay, sweetie, let's fill out this little old mission form together. Now, shall we? Do you have dental insurance?" "Of course." "Do you have lots of dental... yeah?" "Are your teeth overly sensitive?"
I mean, they like a good cry like anyone else.
"Are you allergic to pain?" "Oops, well gosh, I'm sorry, but I just realized we'll be unable to accept you as a client. Just remember, we have no more openings this century." "It's because we're allergic to pain?" Alright, so we're supposed to pick the things that sound like the bad things. Yes, yes. No. No. Yes. You enjoy sharing your pain with others?
Yes.
You enjoy mechanical objects in your mouth?
Who doesn't?
Do you enjoy other people's hands in your mouth?
Of course.
Wait, whose hands are in your mouth?
I have 2 spares right here.
But it said other people's hands.
Oh, crap. Well, I'm poor at comprehension.
Do you enjoy rubber in your mouth? Yes. Do you swallow? Or have you ever even heard of AIDS? No. Do you know anyone who has ever hired a lawyer? Of course not. What's a lawyer? Do you know the definition of malpractice? No.
I think it's getting used to using your hammer.
Malpractice. Since this is not an emergency, I'll go ahead and set you up with an appointment for, let's see, how about 9 months from today? 10 o'clock is good for me. Oh, we can have a baby in that time. Go away, a voice cries to the glass. You already have an appointment. We'll see you then. Can we switch our number with another patient? Meow. All right.
Can we call them?
Oh. Did we see a oh, we have the card.
Yeah. I think it's 554-326-3627. But yeah. Oh, 3627. Yeah, I got it backwards.
It's a phone. Maybe we can go to the gymnastics place and have a tooth accident. Hello, this is Dr. Payne. I'm going to have to send over one of my emergency patients over for Doc Pulliam. Something's come up and I won't be able to see him this afternoon. Could you please see him right away? Thanks ever so much. Gotta go. It's tea time. Wow. Yeah, that didn't do anything. The white papers? Oh, that? You take the lace doily from the waiting room table, but you really don't know why.
I guess we should check out the Geim.
The Geim?
Wasn't there a Geim outside?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a Geim. How old was that episode?
I don't know. It's probably pretty old.
I mean, I guess would have to be.
You are unable to part the mini blinds to see inside, since blinds are commonly placed on the inside of windows. You try to...
Oh.
You try the door and find it's locked. Hmm.
Is someone purring?
It isn't me.
When you say that. I'm not quite that gullible.
It must be Mo.
Good point.
Maybe call the number again. You already did that. Feeling rather silly, you wrap the doily around your head in a classic Three Stooges toothache style.
I think we did that in like plain view of her.
Oh, she growls. And just what do we think we're doing here, eh, little man? Hepawaful mapwafwaj, you mumble with your jaw tied shut while you pretend to be unable to speak. May asked waf. Oh, you poor dear, you look like you're in terrible pain. Why, just go right on in. I'll have one of our technicians attend to you right away. You think to yourself, where else do you pay someone lots of money to insert metal objects into your mouth in order to inflict lots of pain? I like going to the dentist. You hear someone coming.
Based on the music, I can't imagine who it is.
Well, Mr. Laffer, shall we get started? Oh, I don't know, you protest. I hate dental work so much, I think I'd rather have a baby. Well, make up your mind, says Chi-Chi. I've got to adjust the chair. The chair in our mouth? Wait, do we have to do something here? Say, Larry, have you ever considered dental floss as an aphrodisiac? Take a look at those Chi-Chis. Oh, Chi-Chi, you say, has anyone ever told you you're beautiful?
Never once.
Yes. You're going to have to do better than that line, Larry. Does the name Bucky Beaver mean anything to you? You ask Chi-Chi. Well, I suppose I've heard worse, she responds. Oh, I do hope illegal actions don't bother you, Larry, says Chi-Chi. Well, I don't know, you respond. Oh, nothing much, I suppose. I really meant to jump in on that amnesty deal a few years ago, but I just forgot, I guess. Amnesty? Chi-Chi? You interject. Are you an undocumented worker? Yes, I guess I am, she replies, although I'd do anything for the man who could help me become a citizen. Say, she pauses and looks deep into your eyes. You wouldn't have any ideas about this, would you? No, I can't think of anything right now, you say with a grin, but if something pops up, I feel certain I'll think of you. Waiting until your mouth is full of equipment, Chi-Chi asks you a question. Have you ever considered dental floss an aphrodisiac? You've asked that already. You say. I hope it doesn't bother you if I occasionally rub up against your elbow, like this. Sometimes when I hear that salsa music, I get so excited I just can't control myself. I know what you mean, you say. No, not yet, Mina. I don't think so yet. Why don't we go downstairs to my apartment behind the gymnastics studio where I'll be able to express my appreciation in a more acceptable manner? Appreciation for what? All right, Larry, it sounds like you're going to get a home-cooked meal for a change. A few minutes later, downstairs in the gymnastics studio. Chi-Chi, you cry, what are you doing? Come on, my little Tito Puente, she cries, I am ready and waiting. This is going fast. Ugh. Oh, Larry, cries Chi-Chi. I bet you've never done it this way. What's happening? Larry, watch out for my trampoline. Arg. I just noticed the crack. Now it's your turn, Larry, says Chi-Chi, the blood rushing to her brain. Come and get it, big fella. What a humiliating experience this has been. Finally, your lack of athletic ability has emerged to haunt you. What a shame you didn't get that. Oh, we were supposed to have the tape on. Like, that was fast.
Yeah, like I'm sorry. Maybe I just got distracted or something. What was she showing appreciation for?
That's what I was wondering. Surely there will be a moment where we can turn this camera on. Here we go. Yeah, I thought we were going to have to do something for her.
Yeah, I thought we have like leave and call that number.
Mm-hmm. Those dead eyes.
It's not that they're dead. Is all three of the ladies have their eyes have been just a little far apart.
Like the buttons on this blouse.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Ready to watch it again? Like, what was the plan here? It sounds like the trampoline was not meant to be involved.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't everybody use a trampoline?
No, actually.
Well, at least you recorded your you recorded Chichu in your videotape. The boys in the office will be proud of you. But so much for those fantasies you've had about you and gymnasts. This part felt rushed. I don't.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It really feels like there's something missing, but
Yeah. I guess this whole game kind of feels like too easy.
yeah, I've been surprised actually.
Can't we go back in? We need to use the phone. What the heck? What happened? Why we can't even... Okay, we can go downstairs. Can we go in the door? Weird. Okay. Limo number. Is that the 554-8544?
It sounds... Yes.
We still have that other quarter even. don't we?
Yeah, I
Or
just
we don't.
assumed it was. Oh wow, you're right.
Maybe it just took the fact that we had all the parts to the puzzle and said, "Hey, okay, she's good."
Maybe I don't know.
Just doesn't seem very good. Geez, you think, no matter where I go, no matter which limousine rental company I use, yeah, we've seen this. Meanwhile, conservatives. And as you know, blah, 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 interested in traditional American values, blah, blah, blah. My campaign promises, blah, 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 good and virtue, blah, blah, blah. And furthermore, blah, 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 if reelected, I will, blah, 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 pornography, blatant exploitation, blah, 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 minors, blah, blah, blah. And in conclusion, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, Senator. We've got it. Here's the deal. There's plenty more where this comes from, as long as we see some progress on that bill to tighten regulation of the airwaves. We want that smut off the air, and we're willing to back up our beliefs in the traditional American way. So, do you want it or don't you? Give me that suitcase, boy. I got legislation to write. He grins. Sir, we have arrived at your destination, says your driver. I hope your journey was a pleasant one.
I don't actually know where we're going now.
You're a delicate little click, blah, blah. Yeah, I wonder if the computer will have another destination for us. It's like go back to wherever we came from.
I assume Hollywood.
LA. That's right. 3:20 p.m.
3:20 p.m. All right. So, spilled goblet. ET. EE.
We never used the Iron Man in profile or
I mean, we can do more flying.
Do you see Iron Man in profile?
Don't remember that one.
We never used it.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I'm actually now I'm responding to Hobbs.
Oh, because state legislation, I can't access. What?
I am.
That's a
really?
thing? You're not making it up?
Oh, it's true.
You're just gonna have to like use NordVPN or something? The A13 law.
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither. Your visit to the East Coast finished, your airplane heads back to LA. This is a really messed up United States. See how
Trust me on that.
like Canada was like entirely the Baja Peninsula.
I mean, is that wrong?
Did I say California? Say California, right?
Yes, definitely California. I wasn't wondering why you thought that I shouldn't get a Baja Blast.
No, I guess I was thinking that the peninsula went so far up to Canada that California... It's not hard to see, Patty. The problem of two little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy mixed-up world. Larry, in all the scenes, in all the games, in all the world, you had to walk into mine. Remember, Larry, we'll always have none tonight. Here's looking at you, kid. Baja Blast pies? Well, Patty, I'm glad to see you made it back safely. I told you there was nothing to worry about. You were right, Inspector Desmond, but for a while there, I was really stumped. Oh, you did fine. Now let's go over what you discovered through your investigations. Let's begin with Baltimore and Disrever records. What happened? It was easy. I got past that guard in the Shill building lobby just by finding Reverse Biaz's office in the building directory. Good work, Patty, but what happened after you were upstairs? Did you learn anything about Disrever or Biaz? While upstairs in Disrever's outer office, I found a gold record which I think might contain some valuable evidence. Here, take it. I discovered the gold record could actually be played on a stereo system there. It sounded fine. Good going, Patty. Did you make the recording session I booked for you? Actually, the studio session went pretty well, boss. After a couple of tries, I started really cooking. You'll love this, boss. I just used an old technique with which I'm quite familiar. I grabbed some champagne from my limo and got Reverse drunk. So drunk, in fact, he gave me this cassette tape to impress me. You really have a way with men, Patty, he laughs. Our agents could have never obtained evidence like you did. So did you discover anything at K-Rap studio? Or radio? Well, I sneaked into John Crapper's office just as the receptionist came back from her break. Nice job of sleuthing, Patty. I searched John Crapper's desk and discovered a folder filled with what looked like incriminating evidence to me. I assumed he'd missed the folder if I stole it, so I used his photocopier to make copies of it. Here they are. Way to go, Patty. Nice work. And besides that, I overheard what two live screw thought were private conversations. They didn't realize they were meeting in a room with an open microphone. Although I nearly got trapped by PC Hammer, I recorded two live to screw on a reel-to-reel tape. Great, Patty. You have proven yourself the right woman for the job. Patty, you've done a wonderful job. I'm so proud of you. In anticipation of your success, I made all the necessary arrangements for your White House. Hey, this is no dream. Your airliner is actually falling out of control.
Huh. So this is how Larry dies.
As your flight plummets from the sky, your life passes before your eyes. For a while, you considered that redhead you dated during high school, wondering if there could have been some reason she wanted you to come over to her house that afternoon when her parents were out of town? But then you consider your performance since you were back at Porn Prod Corp. And how about that Aerodork airline magazine? What was in that? Was there an award back at good old Porn Prod Corp? I wish I had looked around more while I was there. Boy, I wish I had degaussed those videotapes before I left my office.
We did.
Yeah. I wish there had been some way I could have seen more of Chi-Chi Lambada.
Interesting. So it implies there's something missing here.
All in all, you wish you had accepted that redhead's offer. The loudspeaker crackles with a panic-stricken voice. Any passengers with flight experience are urged to report to the cockpit immediately. Oh, is that us? Is that in the magazine? You think, I used to sell flight simulator software door to door. Maybe I could help? Oh, stewardess, you shout. What's wrong? She replies, oh, not to worry. It's just that the pilot's contract ran out a few moments ago, and being a good union man, he refuses to work without a contract. Oh, sir, can you help us? Well, I'll do the best I can, you volunteer. Did I mention I used to sell flight simulator software door to door?
What are we, a brigand?
Oh, that's wonderful, sir. Hurry, follow me up to, or down to the cockpit. Oh, Larry, here's another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. What, by buying a ticket to fly first class back to LA?
Yes.
Whatever possessed you to volunteer to land a major aircraft? This is far different from your futile attempt a few years ago when you tried to sell flight simulator software for a major computer game company. Okay. No matter where you look, nothing looks familiar. Whatever made you think those hours you killed playing Red Baron when you should have been working could possibly prepare you to handle a modern passenger jet. You turn on the radio. It's tuned to a nice soft rock, easy listening MOR album station. The wing surface de-icers go to work, quickly removing any trace of ice from the hot summer sun-baked flight surfaces. Good idea, change to the auxiliary fuel tanks. You change back to the main fuel tanks. You flip the switch that signals the stewardess to bring you a fresh cocktail. Grasping at anything and everything on the dashboard, you brilliantly and totally accidentally hit something called an autopilot.
But the autopilot is also Union.
So, oh, there's something on the seat. The airplane's computer takes over, stopping its spin, leveling out the plane and preventing certain disaster. What was on the seat? Can we grab it? What is that? Oh, that's our hand, isn't it?
No.
Okay, we're sitting here. Okay. But there's a slight problem. Now you've got to land this sucker. What, the autopilot doesn't land? There's the runway, Larry. Steady now. Bring her in carefully. You're coming in too fast. Yow, you scream.
That's how
phew,
planes
that was
work.
close. You barely pulled out in time. Oh no, you scream. Larry, you've got to keep it up longer. How many more puns before we land this thing? You circle around 180 degrees to try again. Next time, try it with both hands on your yoke. This is it, you think. I've got to make it in. I gotta make it this time. You did it, Larry. You saved an entire airliner filled with innocent people. Surely you'll finally gain the respect you deserve.
I mean, you're a scab.
Ew. But how stupid were those airport designers? They built a runway 100 feet long and 2 miles wide.
Har har har.
Hip hip hooray! What's this? The now all too expected Chartreuse Carpet Lounge is filled with people, all here to celebrate the country's newest hero, Larry Laffer. It's Larry Laffer. Huzzah. Huzzah. Hip hip. Hooray. So tell us, Mr. Laffer, asks a reporter, how does it feel to save the lives of hundreds of people? I was hoping for the other boo. Another reporter chimes in, where did you learn to fly a commercial airliner? What is the secret of your amazing rescue technique? Asks a third. And will you earn extra frequent flyer credits? Before you can answer any questions, you hear a telephone ring. Mr. Laffer, there's a telephone call for you. For me, you wonder? No one knows I'm here. Here, take the phone, says the reporter. It's the President of the United States. Hello? Hello, who is this? Asks the voice on the phone. It's Bush Sr. My name is Larry Laffer, you reply. Well, Mr. Lafner, this is the President of the United States. I just wanted to telephone to express the appreciation of this great nation to you, Larry Lasner, for the heroic deed you just accomplished. And of course, take this opportunity to up my approval rating another few points. You know, it never hurts to be seen worldwide on CNN under these circumstances. Anyway, what I mean is, he says, getting back on track, you probably didn't know, but the vice president's mommy was on that airplane you just saved. By the way, he's still gaining the approval of the great American people. Yes, gaining every month, little by little, getting better and better. What was that? You were astonished, but of course, sir, you reply, I'll be there. I didn't click or anything, it just did that. Do I have to bring a date, you ask? But to the president, you say, I really look forward to meeting you and the first lady. Oh, sorry, Lasser, he says. I'll be too busy meeting with some important ambassadors or something to attend. But I promise to send the vice president instead. Nice talking to you, Licker, he concludes. Good job. And goodbye. Click. Goodbye to you, Mr. Oh, I guess you've hung up. Well, Larry, things did work out for you. Who would have thought that you would get a personal invitation from the President of the United States to attend a big state dinner, especially one in your honor?
You finally get to learn how to spell potato.
You wonder if they'll have live music. And so it ends. The following Tuesday, our heroine patiently awaits her turn to perform at a White House dinner, while unbeknown to her, our hero approaches the doorway. What an honor for you, Patty. Just look at all the dignitaries here to hear you perform. Well, you presume that's why they're here. You are seated at the table closest to the door, near the piano you are to perform upon after dinner. Inspector Desmond sits across from you, chatting with the woman beside him. What are you talking about? He's not chatting with anyone. No one's looking at him. You carry on a meaningless dialogue with the two men beside you. What a shame the president was too busy to be here, though. You feel sure he would have loved to meet you. This guy's twiddling his thumbs. A voice rings out from just outside the doorway. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor this evening, fresh from his heroic rescue of an airplane filled with U.S. citizens, including our vice president's mommy, Mr. Larry Laffer. What, you think? Larry? My Larry? Larry, you shout. It's you. Patty, Larry shouts. It's you. Oh, Larry, I've missed you so, you whisper in his ear. What happened to you, Patty? Larry sighs. The last I remember, we were together on a deck overlooking a lake. Where did you go? Hell, where did I go? Oh, you sweet dear. You really don't remember a thing, do you? It's a long story that perhaps I'll tell you someday, but right now, all that matters is that we're together again. Say, Patty, Larry says, since I had a little trouble finding a date for tonight, why don't you join me on the dais? We can talk about old times. Why, Larry? That would be something.
Wonderful.
That would be something.
Yes.
Come on, Inspector Desmond, you say. We're going to sit at the head table. Patty, well, I meant Larry, stutters, then finally gives up. Hi, Inspector, my name is Larry Laffer. His head is the biggest in the room, and we're going to the head table. Charmed, grunts Desmond. That guy's obviously a villain.
Well, isn't that, crap, what's his name?
Oh, is that the guy?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Patty, would you two scoot over a little so your guest of honor can sit down too? From nowhere, a Secret Service man appears with a folding chair. You know, Mr. Vice President, Larry says, you've always been a secret hero of mine. In fact, the Vice Presidency is one office to which I have always aspired to. Mr. Laffer, responds the Vice President, has anyone ever mentioned to you that we look alike? Oh, of course. That was fast. Before you can talk to Larry or Desmond, you realize the large burly gentleman to your left is already speaking to you. And it's fortunate that you're here this evening, as I'm only in town for a short time. Yes, I'm testifying tomorrow on Capitol Hill at the Senate hearings on pornography in the entertainment industry. Oh, really, you say, feigning interest. You've heard of me then, he swells up noticeably. Yes, my job is simple. Tomorrow I intend to convince Congress to create tough anti-pornography legislation, tough enough to make the airwaves beaver clean again, just like they were back in the 50s. You love these dinners and being seated next to people who feel their sole mission is to impress you with themselves. Especially a man whose breath is enough to curdle hairspray. Allow me to introduce myself, he says. I'm Mr. Big, a major West Coast corporate leader. My name's Passionate Patty, you reply. And I bet I can guess how you earned that name, he grins. What an obnoxious creep. Now he's humming at you. Some familiar song. A love song? Who does he think he's impressing? What is that song, you think? It sounds so familiar. Realizing you are still unimpressed, Big digs in deeper. You know, Patty, may I call you Patty? I find you a very sexy woman. In fact, I've been looking for just such a woman for a new position I recently created. Between phrases, he continues to hum that melody. Is it the one we played? Patty, you seem like a woman interested in quick success. Why don't you be the hostess of my new TV show? For months, I've had minions out hunting for the sexiest woman in America, but tonight I've discovered her myself. Just say the word, babe, and the gig is yours. At the mention of sexiest woman in America, Larry's head jerks toward Big, his attention riveted on your conversation. Really, Mr. Big? Your offer is not interest. Big interrupts you. Oh, Patty, stop being so formal. Please call me Julius. His eyebrows are ginormous. Julius, you think, your mind racing. Patty, something's wrong, says Larry. He's offering you the job as hostess of America's Sexiest Home Videos, but he has nothing to do with that show. I should know, I do. I was sent by the producer to say, wait a minute, could he be the money behind the show? Julius, you cry, suddenly putting everything together. Desmond, arrest this man. What? Shouts Mr. Big. You scoundrel, you've been humming the love theme that I wrote for the soundtrack of Larry 4. That song was never published and the recording was never released. There's no way you could know it unless you played Larry 4. Of course, I see it all now. Big, you're the man who hired me to create the music, then erased the floppies to keep from paying me. You're the reason my poor Larry has amnesia. You're the man behind K-Rap and Des Rever Records. Julius Big, you're the man I've been following this entire game. You're so smart, Patty, screams Big. Let's see you deduce your way out of this. And leaping to his feet, he pulls a revolver and aims it directly at you. Everybody stay away or I'll shoot, shouts Big. Larry cries out, I'll save you, sir. Is that a Baja Blast pie? Oh, we're doing something. Do something, Patty. We're Patty. This. Don't do that to Mr. Big.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was my first thought too.
It's a good thing I wore that FBI bra, you think. Touching your elbows behind. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we were wearing that. Congratulations, Patty, says Desmond. You've saved the vice president's life. We'll haul this guy down to headquarters right now. He whispers to you under his breath, there goes our weekend together, Patty. I'll be stuck at the office filing paperwork on this lowlife for days.
Oh, jeez. Hobbit.
I'm sorry I shoved your face in that custard pie, Mr. Vice President. Before the police bust him, you bust him. You turn to Larry and say, so it looks like I'm free for the weekend. How about you? A Assuming you are talking to him, the vice president whispered carefully, so as not to let his wife overhear. Well, yes, perhaps I could set up a little excursion to Camp David. Larry presumes the vice president is being magnanimous. Gee, thanks, he says in a loud voice, and I hope you and the missus get a chance to come along too. Later. Larry, what's that bulge in your leisure suit? Oh, Patty. Oh, I know what you mean. Why, those are just some miniature videotapes I recorded while on the road. Very miniature. Hey, fun. That'll give us something to watch at Camp David. I just love home movies, chimes in the vice president. Patty, sir, I don't think... Oh, never mind, Larry says. Grab your glasses, everyone. Patty, I propose a toast to us and to our wonderful future together. Excellent, Larry. Yes, to a great weekend. And so all's well, it ends well. Well. It seems all your work videotaping those girls was for naught. Silas Screw'em-Off, producer of America's Sexiest Home Videos, decided to simplify the audition process by magnanimously awarding the show's hostess gig to his current girlfriend. So it didn't even matter that we recorded them.
I mean, I'm not surprised in that part.
America's Sexiest Home Videos went on to become the mega hit of the season, proving clearly that P.T. Barnum was right. Congress never did get around to doing anything to clean up the airwaves. It seems every bill ever submitted somehow turned up mysteriously stuck in committee while they examined the evidence. After a lengthy trial that increased tabloid sales nationwide, Julius Big was found innocent of all charges related to his incident at the White House dinner. Really? In what was quickly dubbed the custard pie defense, he pleaded temporary insanity due to the high sugar content of those White House desserts and got off with a mild reprimand from the judge and 6 months of mandatory Jenny Craig meetings. Reverse Biaz soon found himself out of a job when Des Rever Records went bankrupt. Executives realized there was no longer any reason to add subliminal messages to recordings since kids can't figure out how to play their CDs backwards. What's a CD?
It's like an MP3 if you solidified it.
Oh. K-Rap became a national sensation when they expanded by buying a small television station outside of Atlanta and a 24-hour satellite channel. They promoted PC Hammer to his new position as the nation's first nude VJ. Their new slogan, KTY, more rap, less rap. Or TV, KTV. The mob's pornography business continued its steady decline, but they'll find newer, more profitable investments somewhere. Piano bars continue to change into karaoke bars, and the entertainment industry remains exactly as honest as it has always been. But all is not lost. Leisure Suit Larry and Passionate Patty are together again. At least for the weekend. And that appears to be it.
That game's a lot smaller than I guess remember.
Yeah, this was a short one. It was also really easy.
Yeah.
It's almost like the game was just made for the content of the content and not to be a game.
Coffee!
Now would be an excellent time for you to save your game. We have a little surprise in store for you. Are you going to show up and talk to us, Al?
Aloe.
His name is Aloe. You did it. You finished the entire game. Congratulations to you from all of us, the creators of Leisure Suit Larry 5. Passionate Patty does a little undercover work. We have a little reward for you. Since your computer has a DAC, here's a sample player so you can easily hear all the sounds from this game. We hope you enjoy hearing them again.
Your computer has a DAC?
What's a DAC?
That's not an actual question, right?
Ooh.
No, what is a DAC?
A digital to audio converter. The
Oh,
fancy
okay.
way of saying you can do digitized sounds.
Oh.
Oh. Ow.
What's a DAC for?
I don't remember that sound.
That one?
Yeah, I do not remember that.
Do not touch?
I mean, fair point.
I have to leave this up from now on to be our new soundboard.
Yo!
I think Bernie's devastatingly handsome.
It's weird how it had that.
The white zone is for alert passengers only. This is Mr. Maloney. Mr. Adolf Maloney. Alert, announces flight number 2 from the scene. Announces for Silver, this is Darren, and Soul.
Coffee!
Ah. Oh.
Do you like that one?
That's honestly not that bad.
Remember Alo's slogan.
Through technology.
What? What?
What?
I think this should be in the game. Put it at the very end.
Look, a three-headed monkey.
Hey.
Hey, it worked.
It did. Yeah, I fixed it. I just had to log back in to and then close and reopen the OBS.
Weird.
Yeah. Because I can't refund those points. Here you go, Mina.
Wow.
Who's that guy?
Some weirdo with long hair.
Yeah,
Oh, that reminds me. A game is beaten.
the game is beaten. Were there any other bingos we missed? Bingo events? Did anyone get a bingo?
I don't think anyone did. No.
Yeah, short game. We can do a thingy.
Been one away from a bingo for so long.
Here's an auto call vote. Get your votes in. Don't let stalking win.
Hey. I'm hoping to eventually take first place.
Wait a minute. How long have we been doing bingo?
I don't know. Let's say one second.
At least a year?
I would say about a year sounds right.
Do you hear that?
I hear something, but I can't tell. Is that purring or like nuzzling or yes?
Yes. All right, so let's update the games beaten. We didn't die a single time.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like the other Larry games we played, although I don't really remember them very well, were more games than this one.
Yeah. I think 6 is 2, but like I'm wondering would I still think that?
Yeah, I have to add this to the list. So when did 6 come out?
That's a good question. This was 93, so 2 years later.
Okay. How many are there total? How many do I have?
So that's the catch.
They're infinite?
Well, no, it's after 6. There's really only one more mainline
Right.
Larry. That's
Love for
7.
sale. Yeah, I see
Yes.
it.
They still someone kept making games, but most of them weren't Allo.
Okay.
And I don't think they even had Larry Laffer in them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's things like, that's what someone's mentioning, but like, it's his nephew now, or it's like Larry Lover or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, I
Uh,
remember. Okay.
I think they moved to like PlayStation or something ridiculous. I was like, really? What's the
Mhm.
point? Um, I think the only other low game after that was a remake of the first one.
Oh.
Because there's been like 2 different remakes of the first one.
Okay. Yeah, so we've got 2 more games of this series. We could probably finish them by the end of the month and then never have to play them again.
What will we do for next February?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
What?
Oh, Mina got the bingo.
How? How? I like how I could just force one right now, but it wouldn't be right.
Yeah, we could use like 2 more winners maybe. Here's another auto vote. Yeah, we probably won't start the next one yet, but I'm gonna look up Leisure Suit Larry 6
What about it?
just to see what it's supposed to be about. I don't think I've seen this one. There's one that I've seen like a playthrough of a long time ago, and I don't remember which one it is. I don't think we've played it yet.
It might have been one of the weird ones then, or it could have been Love for Sale.
This one looks like it might be the one I've seen, but I don't remember anything about it, so it's fine.
I mean, unfortunately, I do remember parts of 6. I just can't not. Because I think it was the first one I played, actually, weirdly.
Okay.
And so I haven't played in a long time, but like I definitely, at the very least, remember at least one part you're not gonna like. We'll
Oh,
find out when we get there. Let's just say that this game is gonna date itself. Leave it at that.
these games are all about dating.
There you go. How are there so many votes?
Someone's spending bits or something?
No. It's more just the variety of votes. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah.
Did you get it?
No.
Did anyone get bingo?
Well, I mean, you would think so. It's the one that 2 people voted on, so you would think it would be in. Really? I mean, why are you trying to start more cards? We're trying to clear out the existing ones. I mean, actually, it makes us no harm, but.
Hey, Arvo.
Anvilania. Okay, I'll stop. Wait, did I not call really yet? Because I'm pretty sure yeah, okay, I definitely called that, yeah.
You know what we could start doing in subsequent Februaries?
I feel like there's an obvious idea, and I do not know what it is.
It's not quite exactly point and click adventure, but we could play like dating
Oh
sims.
no! The moment I asked, oh, you want to play that? Oh, I feel like I know what your first choice is going to be.
What?
What's it called? I might be misguessing, so I don't want to guess.
Can you describe it?
Nope. I probably misguessed, so there's no reason to guess.
I have several that I can think of, but
Nope. Never
I
mind.
never played any of them.
Yeah, I think I looked at one once and it looked confusing and didn't bother.
Hmm.
You have a game that's silly and similar to what?
I was thinking about
Okay,
Dream Daddy. That was one
okay,
of them.
that is definitely not the tab I currently have up to find out what the name of it was. I knew it. I just knew it. I thought I was supposed to be the predictable one.
What's the there's the other one I'm thinking of is trying to think of the title. I don't want to say too much about it. Doki Doki Literature Club.
I still don't actually know what that is.
Okay, good.
Like, all I know is every time I hear the name, I keep getting it mixed up with Mario 2.
Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah, I like it's like no, that's something different. Apparently Isis really likes Mario 2.
Yeah, she does. She speed runs it. She plays as Toad.
Is Toad actually bad for that game? I
No.
feel like Mario's the only boring one.
Yeah, Mario's boring. Everyone else I think has things they do, but Mario doesn't really do anything special. Well, it's only 10:48. I suppose we could just call it here. I don't know.
Entirely up to you.
Yeah, let's call it here. We'll start the next Leisure Suit Larry on Friday.
Okay.
Try one of games. True, it is up to me. Is it?
It actually is, yes.
Why is it up to me?
Because I think I qualify as the sidekick.
Oh, I can't be Luigi.
Oh, that's a good point. Does that make me Luigi? Ha ha! Oh.
Luigi's the better one.
Yeah. Oh no, no one wants to be Luigi. No one wants to jump higher and have a cooler color. And anyways, early
And like
work.
Charlie Day, as opposed to Chris Pratt. You know.
Is that who played him in the movie? I have not bothered watching that.
Yeah, Charlie Day. I mean, he's perfect for it, you know.
He's from Always Sunny, right? I assume he's from something else, right? But I am thinking of the right guy.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
He definitely he looks like a Charlie Day. You got him.
Huh. You know what? Now you say it, he actually does look like a. Oh, that's weird.
All right, we're gonna raid Maz.
Oh, okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.